just to understand how to coordinate at that initiation over there with the Liu Bang, how he can actually come into the fight in the right moment. Not too late, not too early.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the shield values coming in from the side of Team Haq is something that we need to pay attention to. Like, they are pretty tanky at the later parts of this game. Of course, we're going to have that Poke and Pro coming in the mid lane for the side of KAGENDRA.
All right, let's jump straight up into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to assemble. Look at that. Immediate aggression and invasion over here for the Azure Golem.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the side of Team Haq here. Mana is already low on health. Facial gets that first buff across from the side of Team Haq. Will be able to make it out safely. Gets the cap as well on that Spike Tail piece. And right now, the world is his oyster.
I told you, it's all about that tempo. And right now, Facial understands that. He comes in, takes the Azure Golem. How can Team Haq reply back to that? Like, they do not have the members to try to go and contest the Azure Golem from Team KAGENDRA. Are they just gonna have to sit down and take the L? Just like that?
Damage limitation. I would guess so, because at this point, maybe steal a couple of camps away from KAGENDRA. That would have been the ideal answer, but it's KAGENDRA who's stealing stuff away from Team Haq again.
Look at that. They come in, they take all of the resources, and they already start building a little bit of an advantage. I am loving the way that KAGENDRA is playing today. They completely forgot about yesterday's losses, and they're really into redemption.
Yeah, I like this, right? This is where learning is so important, right? Lifelong learning, and sometimes you have to take the L's. But once you get that lesson learned, this is what the result is. KAGENDRA now have a sizable lead in the early part of the game.
KAGENDRA over here already, Facial already in level 5. It's going to be the Moonscape Mirage. Is going to be the first ultimate proc in there.
Oh, what a beautiful job here. First blood. This is where that level advantage really makes sense, right? KAGENDRA, Senko is already 4. Man just hit level 4. And what are the rewards? Team Haq have to give away the Azure Golem to the side of KAGENDRA once again.
If we said that it was going to be a matter of just trying to finish this early, the way that KAGENDRA is just really capitalizing on the little mistakes from Team Haq, it is a masterclass. Real masterclass right now coming in from the team in the red side.
And I really like the confidence on the side of KAGENDRA, right? They over time and time again, they keep putting Sauli in a pure 1v1. Everyone on the side of Team Haq, though, they want to find an opening on the bottom side of the map. Zan is falling a little bit low. Can he get the finish? No, the lifesteal will be enough. And KAGENDRA survived that first aggression from Team Haq.
Team Haq right now with that first aggression is going to show a little bit of the desperation. They need to start trying to make something to turn the tides around. The problem in here is that they do not have that lethal damage at the moment. So what can they do right now more than just kind of like go around trying to start any fight that they can?
I don't think that's ideal, right? Because at this point, if you're going to commit to the fight, KAGENDRA has that level of advantage. If they get the stun on Lu here, it's going to be huge for the side of KAGENDRA. But for now, I think they want to play it safe. Just take a couple more camps, because in about 20 seconds more, the first neutral objectives will start to show.
The first neutral objectives are going to come in. What's going to happen before that is going to be the Azure Golem is going to spawn for Team Haq. And we know that KAGENDRA has a timer on that. Lapu Lapu already just set up in position, trying to send that information. And I think that Facial is going to allow Bai to take that first Azure Golem.
See what that price is going to be. It's going to be the life of Lola here for the side of KAGENDRA. Beautiful work. And with the timing as well, 4 minutes, no more defense for the T1 at the bottom side. It's going to be taken down in quick succession here. KAGENDRA open up the doors to the jungle on the side of Team Haq as well.
Lola falls, and it's going to be KAGENDRA, the one that's going to try to go for the Tyrant one more time. It's going to be Liu Bang, the one that's going to take on that pay. Facial overstepping, and he's going to fall.
Yep. It looks good for the side of Team Haq, but only for a moment, because KAGENDRA still got that neutral objective. They got the Tyrant in the first Tyrant of the game here. And with a 2-1 scoreline, it is still a 2,000 gold advantage going to the side of KAGENDRA, unless they can get Lu here with no options left. Bai finds that recovery.
Okay, now you see this exactly what I'm talking about from the things that we could not start allowing KAGENDRA. You have an advantage. There's no reason why you need to actually start making these little mistakes. That cannot happen no more. Yesterday, it was the exact same scenario. They've got the advantage, but then those little rotation mistakes were the reason why Dominator yesterday beat them. Don't let that happen again. Team Haq right now putting a little bit of pressure on the whole thing.
Yeah, but Bai is the first one to fall in this exchange. John is going to be the next one as well. Fei Shi getting a double kill for the side of KAGENDRA. So they want to turn the tides here. Nice amount of poke from the side of blue. He can afford to do so. He does have his ultimate. So he will be able to get the heals in if necessary. At the same time, rotations are coming in. They're going to set it down. But the Mirage going to be set down from the side of Senko, locking Man in the middle here, and it's numbers advantage for the side of KAGENDRA. They get the kill on the Man, they get the T1 in the mid, and Team Haq, they found some success, but it's a short one.
I just love it. In the moment that looks like Team Haq might have a little bit of hope, there's nothing they can do. KAGENDRA immediately, just with an iron fist, comes and hits them straight in the face.
Yep. And they send them a reminder once again. Fei Shi wants to let Bai know that the Azure Golem you took was one that we gave to you. Right now, Fei Shi has his side of the buff.
6 minutes and 30 seconds, you can see already a 5,000 gold advantage for KAGENDRA. It is not something that we see a lot happen in rallies. This is not a frequent view that we have to see over here in international tournaments. KAGENDRA, right now, they have everything under control. Let's wait and see what they want to do. Going for the Overlord, going for the Tyrant might be the next task, but look at that. It's going to be Pai the next target.
Okay, they did burn the flash on the side of blue here. They are unable to find the kill, but it does not matter because KAGENDRA's goal here is to get the split push going in. You can take a look at what Fei Shi is doing. Cutting the waves here is going to open up the map for the side of KAGENDRA. And all they have to do on the other side of the map for the 4 remaining KAGENDRA members is to slow the movement down. But Team Haq, they will not be looking for that kind of mistake. They're looking for a catch here, but it is going to be Team Haq that is open up for the taking here. KAGENDRA, they wrap them around. The T3 and T2 on the top side here. Lu getting the damage in. He does have his ultimate to try and get the heals if things go awry. Senko gets that first catch here onto Man, I believe, into the side of the Mirage here. Man is going to be taken down. The T2 taken in quick succession as well. KAGENDRA find an opening, a rampage for the players as they want to lay down Zhang with the finishing blow. And with that T3 taken off the ball for the side of Team Haq, this fight could very well be over. Fei Shi will have to pay with his life, maybe at the cost of the game. Game number 2 goes to the IKL champions once again.
The IKL champions come in, take game number 2. It was such a beautiful and long fight. They started it right over there on the tier 2 turret and then immediately just start taking kills, start taking bodies, start taking resources, and they took the crystal to finalize this advantage.
I mean, the way that Fei Shi knows about the advantage that he has and pushes his hero to the absolute limits, it's insane.
I agree with you. Completely insane the way that they were able just to use their mechanics and they just be able to just to close in the game. It was such a beautiful performance. There were some moments where I was actually wondering if KAGENDRA was able to just finish this because it looked like, oh, the old mistakes started coming again and they just closed the door immediately, went in, and then they just completely destroyed Team Haq.
Yes, it's a very scary notion, right? Because for a moment, you could see that Team Haq was like, hey, you know what? Fei Shi's alone. 5 of us versus one of him, we definitely can get the job done. But because Pei is such a mobile hero, he's a tiger, right? He's going to be very quick on his feet. And that's where the opening came up for the side of KAGENDRA. Yeah, exactly. So once they cornered them at the top side of the map, T2 taken down. Now you have no more defense.
No, exactly. I completely agree with you in terms of that, right? Like you cannot just go and try to hunt a tiger. Trying to hunt a tiger in that way is not the smart choice in this moment. Well, Team Haq right now is going to collect 2 defeats at the moment. I'm a little bit concerned about how their mindset is gonna be right now. It's very difficult to come in for your debut and then just losing 2 games straight in this fashion. is not only losing, but the way that they lost these 2 games.
Yeah, it really puts a mental barrier onto you, right? Because it feels like you have all the answers, but every move you make is shut down. Let's take a look at the kill score. Facial, once again, beautiful game by him, 5-1-2. This time going for damage, another hybrid build, right? Frostguard Embrace with the Axe of Torment for the Armor Pierce, as well as the Frost damage and slow.
Well, you can already start seeing a trend, right? Like you can already start seeing the face when he's, in terms of his itemization, he is trying to make hybrids all the time in order just to have that level of error, that error room in case that something goes wrong.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Senko